Good morning, beautiful souls. Doris Victoria here. Happy New Year. May this be our best year ever. I am here today with you because I want to give you my personal predictions for this year. And I feel it is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful year. So I hope it's the 20th of January today. I hope that you all started this new year with your best intentions, with perfect health, joy and happiness. And remember, joy and peace. Peace is the highest vibration, and joy and love is right after, because the closer we are, the more we are in joy, the more we will be connected to Source. And I feel like this is more important than ever this year. I mean, it's always been important that we find our connection to Source here in this incarnation. This is what I have been working about all my life. You know, for me, it was always the most important quest to remember who I truly am. And what am I not? To remember who I truly am, to realize what am I not? What are all these patterns, habits, limited beliefs that I inherited maybe from society, from parents, from friends, from teachers, you know, whatever. So I think this year is going to be a powerful one, because we are all invited to remember who we truly are, and then really act and speak and live, just be from that place connected to Source. So this year, 2024, in numerology, we all know it's an 8 year. The 8 for me is the symbol of the infinite, you know. The 8, when it is lying, when it's horizontal, it is actually symbolizing one infinite source. It's the infinite source. And for me, it's also representing the balance between the divine feminine and the sacred masculine. Or in breathing, you take an inhale and you exhale. You inhale, you exhale. You have high tide, you have low tide. You know, the symbol of the 8, actually, for me, it is the most connected to Source that there is, in fact. And yes, of course, for all of you who have already did your own research about this year, it is connected to abundance as well. Success and abundance. And as I said, for me, abundance and success is when we are remembering who we truly are, because then we are the most connected to Source. And when we remember who we truly are, it is actually the easiest to create. It's actually the easiest to manifest. So this year is in an 8 year, as I said. 2024 gives 8, and it is the year of the dragon. So the year of the dragon, my dear ones, the dragon is a powerful being that, for me, they always existed. You know, I always had this dream when I was a little girl, when I wanted to get away from this earth, when things got too, when I couldn't handle those things here on earth anymore, war, violence, you know, the lack of love, the lack of joy. It was all just about working and go to school and, you know, be serious. And when I couldn't handle this world anymore, I either went and had a walk with my dog Daddy. I think I talked about it in another video. Daddy was my biggest teacher. He was a little brown Pekingese. I think I talked about this. And for all of you who don't know my little Daddy, my little brown Pekingese, I wrote about him in my book, The Meaning of God, Love Explained on Rumi's Poetry as well. I can post a link again underneath this video. So when I couldn't handle things here on earth anymore, I saw myself on the wings of my dragon. I had like an orange, it was like a bright orange, golden, rainbow, sparkling, beautiful dragon. And I sat on its wings and we went into the cosmos. We went away from this earth. This was the dream that I always had when I was little. And for me, dragons, my dear ones, are beings that are really existing. And the dragon, what I know, they're fourth dimensional beings. They are helping with transformation. So the dragon can destroy and it can rebuild. The dragon is a very, very powerful, it's a powerful symbol as well. So as the dragon, as the symbol of the eight, the infinite, we are invited to remember who we truly are. And I don't see myself anymore. I hope it is still working. Yes, it is. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. My computer is sometimes doing funny things. So, yeah, the eight and the symbol of eight. I remember the Mayan calendar. They were talking about the five suns. And the reason that I want to bring this in is because I feel that the dragon is a very powerful animal that is helping us to transform the old into the new. So the Mayans said that the fifth sun, which ended in 2012, and now we are in a sort of countdown towards the new world, ascension is right in front of our doorstep. Nobody really knows when it's going to happen, and nobody really wants to talk about when it's going to happen. I think no one really knows, because then the way we have been trained, we would just sit here and wait for this day to come. But it is actually better to continue the inner work. And so I feel that we are really invited to do this inner work. For those of us who haven't started yet, for me this was the biggest success all my life. Success for me was not so much what I achieved in the outside world. It was more about how I felt, how connected I am to love and to joy, how happy I am. And Wayne Dyer once said that happiness can be measured, or actually intelligence can be measured on how happy somebody is and how able and how capable this person is to live a life in perfect peace and joy, in beautiful compassion and connection to loved ones, to their own community. I feel like the new intelligence is more or less, it is really this feeling of connectedness, our own relationship to source. And again, remember who you truly are, because this is when we get back into that space. So the Mayans were talking about the 5 calendars. The 4th calendar was Atlantis. Atlantis ended like the other suns before that. And I always felt like they have been before us. They have been very, very high developed civilizations here on Earth. We are not the first one. And so now that the 5th sun ended in 2012, we are in a sort of a countdown towards the Earth's ascension. And the dragon here is so powerful because it is helping us to more or less ruin the old. Transformation always comes with ruin of the old, or it is a shedding of an old skin. We could see it like a snake. When a snake gets bigger, when a snake is growing, it sheds the old skin that became way too tight. And I feel like this is what's happening for us on this planet right now, for all of us, of course, who are doing the inner work and who are willing to ascend. Because we all have free will, we all have free choice. And so this is what's happening right now. This is what this new year is all about. And the Mayans said the 4th sun ended because of water, and it was the big flood. And this 5th sun, the 5th sun now, ended because of movement. And so the way this was interpreted by scientists was first earthquakes. I believe that the movement is not so much only on the physical plane, because yes, we do have earthquakes. I mean, we had this earthquake in Japan beginning just on New Year's Day, actually, which was a very kind of hard beginning for my sisters and brothers in Japan. And then we had this volcano that broke out, this very powerful volcano in the South Pacific, for those of you who have heard about it. For me, movement is more on the inner plane. Movement is a shift in consciousness. And this is what's happening on our metaphysical level right now. There is a shift in consciousness happening for all of us who are allowing it. And we are really invited to allow it, because if we resist it, it's going to be harder and harder. So we better open up and allow it, and let the solar flares, the strong solar flares, the cosmic energies, the Schumann frequency, the Schumann resonance and everything, we better let it penetrate our physical body so that we can integrate those new light codes and be ready for that great moment when it comes. Or maybe it is a period. Maybe it's not really a moment. Nobody really knows, as I said. So I believe those movements really represent our inner shift. And what I can tell you today, very positive news actually, is that we are ready now. The fifth sun ended in 2012, as I said. Now we are in 2024, 12 years later. So 12 is a powerful number as well. And we are ready now to really integrate our new identity, this more conscious identity, a compassionate identity, an autonomous, authentic being, the expression of source that we came here on earth to be. So we are invited to show this part of us now, and to be this part of us now, and to act and to live and to breathe from this part of us where everything is possible. The dragons are our allies. The 8 is our ally. It will be a year of great joy, of great shifts again. I feel the 8 is representing abundance, not only on the physical level, but it is especially on the inner level. And real wealth, my dear ones, comes with remembering who you truly are. Now, if you need help to remember who you truly are, I can still take on new clients. Just leave me a little message underneath this video and we will connect. I can also give you my website again. It is trustandshine.com, and there you just go on contact me, and then we will connect and I will see what you need help with, and then from there we go. It will be my great honor and my great pleasure to accompany you in your journey of remembering who you truly are, because every single one of us is an infinite expression of source, and we are all invited now to shine our light, remembering who we truly are. And with this, my dear ones, have a beautiful new year. We're going to be connected. I'm going to give you my updates. I will catch up with you whenever I receive new information. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy life. Enjoy yourself. Fall back in love with yourself. Be happy. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.